Hi everybody, my name's Steph, and today what I'm going to do is do a review on this beautiful pen here that I have. This is a Parker 51 Vacumatic fountain pen. Now the Vacumatic pens were from the regions of around 1942 to through to 1948. I believe this particular one I believe it was made in UK in the New Haven factory. When they actually launched the Vacumatics, or at the time, they were actually in numerous different colours. Now this particular one, I'm hoping you can actually see the colour, is actually Cordovan Brown. Okay, so I think there you can see a little bit better. This is actually Cordovan Brown, and they brought them out in numerous different colours. Just some of the colours to mention: India Black, Cedar Blue. They also brought out a Dove Grey. There was a Sage Green, Mustard, and also a tan colour. Okay, so numerous different colours. As I say, this one being the Cordovan Brown. It comes with this beautiful frosted luster alloy cap, which to the bottom has this little section which is clear chrome, and hopefully you can actually see actually says Parker to the bottom of the clip. Okay, so I'm hoping you can see that. What we also have here is a standard chrome Parker clip. Now just before this particular model they had the blue diamond clips, which I believe they sort of discontinued around 1947 and replaced it with this particular clip here. To the top we've got a beautiful grey, clear grey jewel there. So all in all, the pen is in absolutely superb condition. Now let's have a look inside the pen. So if we take the cap off there, as you can see, what we have is the hood, and obviously to the top of the hood there we've got the nib. Okay, incidentally, this particular nib, sorry, just underneath there, I'll just show you the feed. As you can see, lovely and clean. Okay, let's just try and show you a better view. I think that's a little bit better, showing you that way. So as you can see, underneath the nib there we've got the feed. If you've actually seen the previous video that I've made, where I actually showed you how I actually service this particular pen, the nib on this particular model actually reads, it has Parker, underneath that it has the Made in England, and then to the bottom of the nib it has a BP, and then to the other side it has the date 1949. So this is the original nib, and as I say, the nib is dated 1949. Now Parker began dating their nibs around 1943. Okay, so that is one way of dating the pen that you may have. Now, although the nib is dated 1949, another way that Parker dated their pens is that if we show you, if you just bear with me, I need to look over the camera. I think you can actually see it there. So what I need to do is try and show you different angles, and I'm going to see if I can actually okay, a little bit difficult here, ladies and gentlemen, because what I'm actually doing is I'm actually looking over my camera and trying to see if I can show you. But just underneath the clutch ring there, it's got a lovely clear imprint. Now what the imprint actually says on this particular pen, it actually says Parker 51, and then underneath that it has registered trademark the number 64244. Underneath that it has made in England, and then underneath that it has the number 9. So the imprint there tells us it's 1949. The nib also tells us it's 1949. So the whole pen excuse me, is dated 1949. Okay, so there we have the dating system. We can tell by the nib, and we can also tell by the clear imprint. Now, as I say, it's a Vacumatic pen. It's had a new diaphragm fitted inside. If we take the blind cap off, you can see it's got this plastic plunger here, okay, which is standard for the Parker 51 Vacumatics. As I say, if you look at my previous video, I've actually shown you how to replace the sack to this particular pen. Okay, so what we'll actually do at this particular moment, because I'm actually not prepared, and I've just realised that I need the ink and the pad, etc. And at this particular moment, I'm just going to stop, get the ink, get the pad, etc. and we'll be back in 1 second. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back again. Sorry about that. I'm quite prepared normally, but okay, let's show you how we actually fill the pen. Now, how we actually fill the pen is, what we do is we press the plastic plunger. Now, depending who you actually talk to, Parker actually themselves suggest that the plunger is depressed in the region of 7 to 10 times. And what you can actually do is that every time you press the plunger down, you'll hear some bubbles, and what they suggest is that once the bubbles actually stop, then the pen is actually there's enough pen in there, or it's up to full capacity. But just for this particular demonstration purpose, what I'm actually going to do, I'm just going to dip the pen in the ink and just do maybe 3 times. Now, we press once, and then we can hear the bubbles there. Leave a few seconds between each press, so twice. There we go. Let's do it 3 times, and hopefully that'll just help, just so we can show you a writing sample. Now, let's just give the pen a wipe with a tissue. Let's take away the ink so we don't spill it, and replace the blind cap like so. Now, if we get the pad at this point, what we can do hopefully is do some writing. So what we have is a Parker 51 Vacumatic. Okay, as you can see, the pen actually writes nicely, but with a fine line. Okay, so if we do some zigzags, let's do some more number 8s there for you. And as you say, if there's a little bit of skipping at this point, to be quite honest with you, this is the first time the pen's actually been has been filled with ink before, well, sorry, after we've actually serviced it. So what you need to do is let the ink sort of flow through the system, if you like, through the collector, etc. But as you can see, it's writing very nice there, 51, and as I say, writing with a fine line. Okay, so there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. So we've serviced the pen as I showed you in my last video. Hopefully you can see all that. Hopefully you're happy with it. So let's pop the cap back on there. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. As I say, this is the Parker 51 Vacumatic. This particular pen is correctly dated 1949. It's in absolutely superb condition. As I say, it's a Vacumatic filler, which you've just seen. comes with this beautiful luster alloy cap with this trim to the bottom, which is sort of shiny chrome, if you like. All in all, a superb example. In fact, the pen is so nice, I was actually considering selling the pen, but I don't think I will be doing that now. It'll be going into my own collection. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen as much as I've enjoyed showing it to you. And don't forget, the video I've just done actually shows you how I actually serviced this actual pen. It shows you how I actually replaced the diaphragm to the pen. So if you want to have a look at that, go onto the YouTube on my videos, have a look at that particular video, and as I keep saying, don't be shy, leave a comment. There's lots more videos there that I've done, but for now, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is just say to you, bye now.